Right, ladies and gentlemen, now this is a very unusual piece of, I think, genuine textile art, you could call it. It's a hand-printed from wooden blocks, hand-printed sort of salmon pink coloured cotton square. It's not modern. It looks, the cloth is old looking. It's actually more salmon pink and less sort of rosy pink in reality. It's obviously old fabric. I mean, it looks sort of 1950s, possibly even late 1940s, and it's been hand blocked with these sort of vine, stylized vine motifs in four sort of corners, as it were, and then this lovely sort of rustic John Minton, John sort of Craxton looking head of a girl in a sort of straw hat, rather sort of pastoral, sort of Virgil looking sort of motif, printed 4 times around the corners of the square, which, as I say, is obviously old fabric and obviously handmade. The ink is so thickly printed that the design comes through on the back. It looks like an almost a sort of one-off item, and very much a sort of studio-produced cloth printed design, so much so that the ink is crackly. It's thick, sort of textured. Actually, that gives quite a good impression of the colour there. It's sort of thickly textured, sort of crackly, almost solid ink applied in blocks heavily, and as I say, on this nicely sort of edged, stitched, very obviously old fabric. As I say, I mean, I can't tell you more than that, apart from the fact it's not modern. It's very, very sort of artisanal, handmade fabric square. It will look stupendous framed up. The colour varies slightly across the surface of it. It may even be hand sort of vegetable dyed in some way. There are little sort of marks on it, occasionally little bits where the sort of misprinting of the blocks there, but it's a fine piece which just needs a little smoothing out, and as I say, it has this wonderful sort of neo-romantic, British neo-romantic looking sort of female head and vine decorations there. 85 centimetres by 85 centimetres, hand-printed cloth square. I would imagine 50s, possibly even earlier. Thanks very much. Bye.